What's up, guys? Swift here, covering everything Chicago Bears with daily videos, updates, and in-depth analysis. I was a bit too focused on my all 22 breakdowns and watching film yesterday. I released 3 videos but failed to mention yesterday's injury report. I meant to include it with the Dieter video, but it slipped my mind. We also had a roster move to report after trading for Chase Claypool. The Bears placed wide receiver Isaiah Coulter on waivers. I liked Coulter's size, but he never stood out as special to me. I wish him the best of luck, and I hope he catches on somewhere else. As far as the injury report goes, Larry Borom remained out and in the concussion protocol. We then had 3 other players added to the injury report. All 3 were listed as limited participants in practice yesterday. That was Tevin Jenkins, Tyler Gordon, and Eddie Jackson. All 3 players are starters and guys that I'm really high on personally. It's a good sign that they were all limited, but this is something I'll need to monitor as the week goes on. Another interesting note, now that we have Chase Claypool, will be what wide receivers will be active on game day. We have 5 wide receivers active every week. Last week it was Darnell Mooney, ESB, N'Keal Harry, Dante Pettis, and Velus Jones Jr. With Chase Claypool here now, and the potential return of Byron Pringle looming, who will our 5 wide receivers be going forward? This will get interesting. I feel like Mooney, Claypool, and N'Keal Harry should be locks in our starting wide receiver trio moving forward. So the other 2 remaining spots, you would want a guy that's versatile, and then special teams and punt returns come into play as well. So between these 4 guys, Dante Pettis, Velus Jones Jr., Equanimeous St. Brown, and Byron Pringle, only 2 of the 4 will be active going forward. Currently, Pringle isn't a problem because he's been on the IR, but he's currently in his window to return. But once that happens, either this week or next week, this becomes even more interesting. ESB and Pettis have basically been starters for most of the season. With Harry's emergence and the trade for Claypool, both guys should be pushed out of the starting lineup, but will both players remain active? I think Dante Pettis currently leads the group to be the 4th wide receiver active, as he's been semi-productive on offense, and he's been okay at handling punt return duties. This leaves 1 spot between 3 guys, Byron Pringle, Velus Jones Jr., and Equanimeous St. Brown. I would say Byron Pringle and Equanimeous St. Brown might be the 2 guys that are inactive this week, but it is possible that Velus Jones Jr. catches that inactive as well. It's anyone's guess at this point how it plays out. But I will point out that adding Claypool to the roster might make Velus Jones Jr. a candidate to be inactive for a while. Claypool can do a lot of the things on offense that Velus can, while also providing a dynamic receiving option that Velus simply isn't at this point. I would prefer to leave Velus on the active roster. You can work him in with jet sweeps. He can still run deep flies, and ESB is just not special to me. I think the first 4 are going to be Claypool, Mooney, Harry, and Pettis, and then the battle for the 5th spot could change weekly until someone emerges. I will keep an eye on it for sure. Lastly, other than Pringle, there was one other guy who has also started his 21-day window to return, and that is Cody Whitehair. Flus seemed to think that Cody wasn't too far off from returning. I think realistically, Whitehair and Pringle could both return next week against the Lions. Okay, that's it for this quick video. I'll be back later today. I'm going to continue my trend of posting multiple videos a day, especially with all that's going on. I have 10 to 15 ideas in the works now. Stay tuned, hit that like button for me, and until next time, bear down.